16 YouTubers from across the globe entered the RWA Account Mayhem with the hopes and dreams of becoming the RWA Account Mayhem winners. Now after 4 heats we have just 8 left standing, but at this stage the competition gets tougher. Also, unlike the heats, there are no second chances, so if you lose, you're out. Who will battle on to win the Account Mayhem? Find out as we let the final begin. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the final of the RWA Rebirth Account Mayhem. After 4 heats we have 8 finalists ready to battle it out for the championship. Let's see who they are.
Representing JimJamatic, Jamaniac.
Representing JimJamatic and the former champions of the original Account Mayhem for RWA Rebirth, they've got a very dangerous, deadly drum spinner which we saw in the heats. However, its slow speeds did prove to be a problem. Will that let them down here in the final?
Representing Smadsxtreme, Takaii 3.
A very deadly bar spinner here. It's made out of Kinect's weaponry, so destructive that everyone in the pit is afraid of it. Very fast as well. They say they've got no weaknesses, and so far they've proven that to be correct. Let's see how they do here in the finals.
Representing Masterath 3.
A very dangerous flipper made out of card. They are actually seeded for RWA Rebirth Series 3. They're very quick, very nippy, very agile, very dangerous, but they do lack control sometimes. That could be something to watch out for.
Representing Razor 1905, Darkspine.
They were very, very powerful and effective in the heat, using their flipper to great efforts. They're very quick, they're very agile. However, there is a lack of side protection. Will that prove a problem with the big boys of this tournament?
Representing Saxon 07, Nightmare Fuel.
Quick, nimble, agile, compact build, which means it's very strong and sturdy. Great protection against spinners as well. Very dangerous weapon in all, very quick and nippy. However, they have proved to have no back protection before.
Representing TheAmericanKilljoy, Sucker Punch.
This is the robot that everyone fears. Its weaponry is destructive, dangerous and deadly. It's strong, it's sturdy, it's powerful, but the control could be improved.
Representing World of Woodrow, Redux.
This robot's name is mentioned in hushed whispers across the pits of this final. It's fast, it's agile, and it's got a very powerful front hinge flipper. This could be a dark horse in this final. Watch out for this one.
Representing Mr. BK, Slapshot.
It's 4-wheel drive, nippy, quick, very heavy, very powerful weapon. It's proven brilliant in many RA2 arenas, and it's proving itself even better in the RWA arena. Watch out for this one in the final. In this final, we decided to give all 8 robots seedings based on their performances in the heats. Here are the seedings, as you can see. And first up, we're going to be seeing JimJamatic versus Nightmare Fuel. Rubeteers, stand by. There's JimJamatic seeded first for this final, and Nightmare Fuel seeded 8th. 3, 2, 1, activate. So, the number 1 seed versus the number 8 seeds. Who will win? JimJamatic, obviously the favourite, but a good start there by Nightmare Fuel has JimJamatic upside down and on their front, but they use the drum to good effect, managing to right themselves. Oh, wow! What a shot there! And they managed to come back out of absolutely nowhere. Look at this. Look at the power here of the drum. Wow, what a shot! That's 96 grams flicked effortlessly out the arena, and JimJamatic, they go through to the next round. Just a quick confirmation there. Nightmare Fuel out. JimJamatic, they go through to the next round. Next up is the number 2 seeds Redux versus the number 7 seeds Masterath 3. Rubeteers, stand by. Masterath will be proud with his grand final appearance, and so too will World of Woodrow. This is going to be a great fight. 3, 2, 1, activate. Two very powerful flippers here. Good flip there by Masterath 3 straight away. Oh! What? It's already over again! Oh, that's got to be a record in Rebirth! What? Look at this. The first flip by Masterath 3 was powerful enough, making Redux do a barrel, but look there! Wow! And Redux are out! Masterath 3 through! Wow, Redux, the number 2 seeds out. That is a huge surprise. Masterath 3 causing an upset and going through to the next round. Next up is the 2 spinners, Takaii 3 and Sucker Punch. Rubeteers, stand by. Takaii 3, very dangerous in its heat. Then again, so was Sucker Punch. This is going to be good. 3, 2, 1, activate. Right, let's see if this battle can beat the 20-second mark, shall we? We can't believe how quick those last 2 battles went. But here we have now 2 very deadly spinners coming into collision with one another and trying to cause each other damage. And this is an interesting one here. Both robots have 360-degree killing zones, so it is going to be difficult for one or the other to do damage to the other. And this is very even at the moment, but there's that lack of control we were talking about on the part of Sucker Punch. Takaii 3 has proved to be the most controlled out of these two throughout this tournament. They were the more controlled in their heat, and they've been the more controlled in this battle for me. Good fight this so far. Neither robot able to really one-up the other. Good attack there by Sucker Punch. Came flying across, but now, oh! Takaii 3 have broken Sucker Punch's spinner, and that is a major turning point in this fight. Now, can Sucker Punch survive? They are surviving the hits. They're taking huge hits here. And Takaii 3 really laying it in now. Goodness me, the pitch lowered. What a fun. Another huge shot there by Takaii 3. Oh no! Takaii 3 have spun themselves into the pit of oblivion. Oh no! Well, look at this. That was a huge hit there from Takaii 3. Maybe lacking a little control there, it has to be said. But this was the shot that removed Sucker Punch's spinner. I thought that was it for Sucker Punch, but then Takaii 3 sent themselves flying into the pit. Oh, what a shame that is. Whew. Quick confirmation there. Takaii 3 out. Sucker Punch, they go through to the next round. Somewhat luckily, it has to be said. Next up, it's Darkspine and Slapshot. Rubeteers, stand by. Slapshot seeded number 5th for this final versus Darkspine, the number 4 seeds. 3, 2, 1, activate. This has the making for a classic battle. It really does. 2 very powerful flippers, very well-driven machines, and very well-designed machines. But Mr. BK's Slapshot starting the stronger until that moment when Darkspine was able to get around the back. Slapshot, though, self-righting. It is also an invertible machine. And another good flip there on Darkspine. Darkspine self-righting so well, though. It's such a powerful flipper, isn't it? It's sent robots skyrocketing through the air in this tournament so far. We saw those amazing flips it got in Heat A of the competition. But they've been flicked up on their back! Can they get away from there? The pit release button has been pressed and once again failing because it's the pit in this arena, of course it does. Meanwhile, good self-riding there by Darkspine. I thought Slapshot was going out the arena there and now they're in the CPZ with Malfunction. Good self-riding, but Malfunction's axe coming down. Good driving though by Slapshot, able to get away. And another huge flip by Slapshot. This is a really good fight here. And can Slapshot capitalise on this? Is Darkspine's flipper okay? Yes, it seems to be. It has definitely lowered. Up goes the flipper, but it did miss. That was a bad set of control. Good driving though by Darkspine, using the flipper as a clamp. But now, the problem here, look, their flipper is stopping Glade from hitting Slapshot. Underneath Slapshot once again. Oh goodness me, what happened there? Slapshot nearly in the beginning of the pit, but they've somehow managed to pull Darkspine over. What on earth has happened there? And can Darkspine now get back from there? Or is Slapshot going to take advantage? That's exactly what they've done. And I think Darkspine are done for now, surely. There's the countdown by Morrow. Oh, what a shame for Darkspine. What a fight that was. But there can only be one winner, and it is definitely Slapshot. They're going through to the semi-finals of the Account Mayhem final. What a performance by Slapshot this has been. They have dominated the YouTube Robot Wars community. They have done so well in multiple RA2 arenas, and they are taking the RWA arena by storm as well. In come the House Robots, Malfunction and Glade, both having a bit of fun with the remains of Darkspine. Cease called, and that was a very good performance there. Look here, you can see Slapshot just able to get underneath Darkspine effortlessly and flip it no problem. Good driving as well, really came into their advantage. But then look here, that was, if anything, Darkspine's fault. They got themselves stuck, and now what are you doing, Slapshot? Don't try and take on our house robots. You're never going to flip Malfunction, boys. Being honest now. At least admire the bravery, though. They go through. So, quick confirmation. Darkspine, number 4 seeds out. Slapshot through to the semi-finals of the final. Speaking of which, this is how they laid out. Slapshot will take on Sucker Punch, but first it's JimJamatic and Masterath 3. Rubeteers, stand by. Masterath 3, the number 7 seeds and lowest seeds left, versus the number 1 seeds, JimJamatic. 3, 2, 1, activate. Who will win out of these two? JimJamatic has to be the favourite, but being flipped up and over immediately by Masterath 3. And Masterath 3 could come back here out of nowhere and win this. JimJamatic managing to get itself back down off of its side though, but Masterath 3 pouncing on them. They want to win, and they're upside down now, JimJamatic. They were almost flipped back by the CPZ, but Morrow got in the way. And can JimJamatic self-right from there? I don't think they can, and we could very well be seeing another upset at the hands of Masterath 3. They've never lived up to their potential before in RWA really. They won the Christmas special in 2012, but that is it. They've never made it out of a heat, and they have never managed to live up to their expectations, but they are really skyrocketing here with Masterath 3, and that is it. What an upset. JimJamatic out. Flicked by the floor flipper once again. But it is over for JimJamatic. What a stunner! Masterath 3 could come along to win this. It really could. What a performance and what a machine. And now Katrina bringing the blade in. And in comes Malfunction with the big axe. Look at the size of the axe there. Goodness me. JimJamatic, nothing more, nothing left than an upside down beaten drum spinner. Now can Malfunction get JimJamatic out the arena? Very nearly did there. Trying to get them out of the arena, not really managing to succeed, it has to be said, and now bringing in the axe one last time as Cease is called. Look at this attack here by Masterath 3, straight away just flipping them up and over. That was absolutely fantastic, and then nearly getting them out of the arena, it has to be said. Then they were able to get themselves back, but another flip by Masterath 3 is all it took, and then the House Robots came in for the kill. What a win for Masterath 3, it has to be said. They celebrate in the arena, and they're through to the final. Wow, what an upset. Masterath 3 through. JimJamatic out to the 3rd and 4th place playoff. Next up, it's the number 5 seed Slapshot, and Sucker Punch seeded 6th. Rubeteers, stand by. Very dangerous machine here in Sucker Punch, but Slapshot is also very powerful. 3, 2, 1, activate. Honestly, with the amount of upsets we've had, I couldn't pick a winner out of these two machines. They're both very strong, very powerful robots. That was a good hit there by Sucker Punch on to Slapshot, and again sending them into the CPZ of Katrina, but Slapshot able to get away. But is the flipper buckled? It looks to be, and we could very well be seeing Sucker Punch go through to the final here. Look there at Slapshot's flipper. It is completely buckled and bent. And this could very well be Sucker Punch's fight here. Very early on in this battle, such a good machine. Both of them are such good machines, but is there a problem with Sucker Punch's weapon? Yes, look! What? One of the side nets, one of the side bars, I guess you could say, has come out loose, and that will off-balance the spinner. So all of a sudden, Slapshot is in, but now it's upside down, and that means it's easier to hit. Goodness me, oh, what a shot there by Sucker Punch onto Slapshot. I can't keep up. I can't catch my breath. This is a heck of a fight so far. Both robots in trouble. Both robots giving it their all for a place in the final of the Account Mayhem. Two terrific machines, and both of them really are hitting hard. I have to say that Sucker Punch is probably just on top at the moment, getting in those vital hits. I think they've caused a little bit more damage too, but they have got a damaged weapon. How much will that affect them? They've righted Sucker Punch, and now Sucker Punch coming in like a battering ram. We know they can't flip. We know that their flipper is done for, but can they use their pushing power to their advantage? Not on the evidence of that, it would seem. They just keep getting deflected, but a good shot there by Slapshot, and another one. Oh, and Sucker Punch getting away from the floor flipper, and rightfully so. And now Slapshot once again getting flicked by the floor flipper, and is once again upside down, but bad control by Sucker Punch. The judges will have taken note of that, but I think the damage from Sucker Punch might just be enough. If this one was to go to the judges, this is one heck of a fight. Best fight of the tournament for me, if you ask me. This is absolutely incredible. And is Sucker Punch's spinner okay? Look at the damage caused Sucker Punch's spinner. The pit once again lowering and once again failing, of course it does. And there's the spin once again of Sucker Punch into Slapshot. Slapshot trying to use the pit to their advantage, but I'm not too sure how much they can do it. Oh, but they've done it! They've done it! Sucker Punch have sent themselves into the pit of oblivion! Oh my goodness me! Oh, what a fight! Look here! Look at the hits that Sucker Punch was dealing, but Slapshot would not give up. Good flick there by the floor flipper, has to be said, into Katrina's blade, actually. And then in came Sucker Punch. There's another huge shot. There's barely life left in Slapshot, but they were able to lower the pit, and then Slapshot lost control and sent themselves into the pit of oblivion. Slapshot go through. Oh, gotta get my breath back after that one. What a fight. Sucker Punch out, Slapshot through. Before we get to the final, though, it is the 3rd and 4th place playoff between JimJamatic and Sucker Punch. Rubeteers, stand by. Sucker Punch, I wonder how much damage they took in the last round of their spinner. JimJamatic, quietly confident for this one. 3, 2, 1, activate. So who will get the bronze out of these two? It is Drum Spinner versus Full-Bodied Spinner. Good start by Sucker Punch, but JimJamatic coming in with that spinning drum. The two weapons of huge kinetic power hitting each other with an ultimate force. Straight away there, and again, huge forces here between the two machines. These are two of the deadliest weapons in this tournament. And now, oh! JimJamatic can manage to flip over Sucker Punch! And I think that could be it for Sucker Punch here. Oh, have they been righted now? Yes, they have! They've been given a second chance by JimJamatic. Now, will JimJamatic rue that decision? I don't think so. They are pouncing on them here like a possessed wild beast almost. And now Karma plucking up Sucker Punch by its weapon. She is an ultimate force in the arena to be reckoned with, it has to be said. In slams JimJamatic once again, getting that drum into full effect and trying to flick Sucker Punch up and over once again. The floor flipper! JimJamatic using the floor flipper to their advantage, and now placing Sucker Punch onto the pit of oblivion. And I think it's a little bit too tempting, yes, for JimJamatic to press the pit release button, and down will go the pit any second now. Swallowing up Sucker Punch. What a fight! It was a great tooth and nail scrap at the beginning with two huge weapons hitting each other hard, but it was in the end the floor flipper which ended it for Sucker Punch's Wayne, and they got placed on the pit of oblivion and dumped. Well done to JimJamatic for securing the bronze medal. Commiserations to Save the American Killjoy. Well done to JimJamatic for placing 3rd. So, quick confirmation, Sucker Punch lose, JimJamatic get 3rd place and the bronze, And now it's time for the final. Slapshot, the number 6 seed, versus Masterath 3, the number 7 seeds. Rubeteers, stand by. I wonder how many repairs they were able to make to Slapshot. Meanwhile, Masterath 3, a pretty easy victory in the last round. 3, 2, 1, activate. And here we are, the Account Mayhem final, and a huge flip from Masterath 3 straight away on Slapshot. These are the two most powerful machines in this Account Mayhem. They have been both so durable. Good flip by Slapshot on Masterath 3, but Masterath 3 now with a flip back on Slapshot, and another one, and that sends them out the arena already! Jeez. And Masterath 3 have done it! They have claimed the Account Mayhem. Look at this! Slapshot was able to get that huge flick in there, but then one massive flip from Masterath 3 there, followed by another one here, sent Slapshot out the arena, and Masterath 3 are the RWA Account Mayhem champions. Well done to them. So a huge commiserations to Mr. BK, but congratulations for placing second, and a huge congratulations to Masterath for placing first. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Answer9132, and I'll see you next time. Whew, thank God for that. Jesus. Another video in the can. Right, I'm going to go get a snack. Jevon?
Where were you during the Account Mayhem?
How did you get into my house?
No, I asked first. Where were you during the Account Mayhem?
Well, it wouldn't have really been fair if I entered my own competition, so I decided not to.
Oh well, Mr. Too Good For Your Own Series. I think we ought to have a little conversation whereby I punch your robots in the face with mine.
So wait a minute, you're saying you want to go against me in an RWA versus Grand Slam special?
Oh, I got in your house, didn't I?
As soon as I get here, it's on. Oh yes, next time on RWA Rebirth, it is the RWA versus Grand Slam special. Two of the best fan-made rewards productions going head to head. Who will win? Find out next time.
She'll keep telling you